one that's your favorite over both, so that's me.
No, Mom, I mean, like, we're all the same.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Y'all really think I have a favorite?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes,
No,
ma'am.
okay, because I'm obviously the favorite.
It's obvious on who you're forced to bring.
Well, how do you pick who my favorite is?
Oh, no,
It's obvious.
the radio station first. So.
I don't care.
Wait, is this a try not to laugh video?
No, this is real life.
Then why is this so funny?
Okay, so how do you dictate, or how does a parent determine who the favorite is? Based on...
So with some children, it's like mad obvious. Like, I know I'm your favorite because it's like you're going to the store. It's not even like, Anari, come with. I'm like, no, I want to stay home. No, Anari, come with. You're great company. Sorry. And then you're like, I was like, how come you always pick me and never sorry? And you're like, oh, you're such great company. I like talking to you.
That's true.
So obviously, I'm your favorite.
No, it's because I just used to annoy her on a daily basis.
That's how you feel.
Yeah.
Well, she could be your favorite also because you also forced me to do most of the work.
That does not choose favorite.
She wants you to relax. She never lets me relax.
You always relax.
No, I don't do. And anytime
Mary, you don't do work.
You're in video games.
Elijah, you never do
that's
work.
actually me. That's not him.
Stop it. Don't be rude. Don't be disrespectful.
You went too far there, missus.
I'm more the one on video.
617-282-0062.
Got any questions, any comments, anything at all to say, just to ask us, not her, because she answers all the questions.
What do you...
No, in the car, you said only the children speaking. So actually, I'll take your seat right now.
No,
I'm just gonna
you better
say
say it.
Mom, we'll do the news. We'll make it sound more fun. Yeah.
Okay, then come. Somebody come do the news. You guys can, like, rotate.
All right.
Wow.
Y'all want the news?
Lord, he is so hyped. Can somebody please tell him to go sit down somewhere?
I'm your hype man.
Okay, fine. Read this one first.
I'm your hype man. All right. Last week, as the senator took up... Actually, that's too much to read.
I like reading.
Excuse me.
Well, I just read the first paragraph.
No, I'm on summer vacation. I need a little break.
Oh, you know what? You finna read a book today.
Oh, I did. Mom, I need some headphones.
No,
I want to hear myself.
Yeah.
hear myself.
Okay, so let's read. Last week, as the Senate took up our version of the bill to
Legislation.
Legalize.
legalize marijuana, which respected the will of the voters in regard to the governance structure, local control provision, and a tax rate that pays for the
Regulatory.
I don't know these words.
That's okay. You're only
regulatory work
They
while
accept that.
keeping marijuana products accessible for adults and helping to eliminate the black market for them.
Why did you
Okay,
say it, man? Wrong?
because I lost
She
my
was-
words.
You want me to read?
These were priorities. These were priorities I heard from so many of who called or emailed my office, filled out my online. Wait, why are you doing that? I can't read no more. Filled out my online surveys or contacted me in the fall when the ballot measure was first up for consideration, and I was proud to vote in favor of them. The Senate also passed 4 of my amendments to help those. Wait, if you posted it on Facebook,
It's from Sonia Chain Diaz, our senator, who
Yeah,
represents our district. So all the way at the end, it has her quote, like.
no, Mommy, if you posted it on Facebook, then why am I saying it out loud?
Because
They
this
can
is
just
the
go on
news.
You can go on your Facebook story.
Not everybody is on Facebook. Not everybody likes. Are you on Facebook?
No.
No,
Anari has a Facebook, but is he ever on it?
No.
So some people just listen to the show. They're not on social
But
media.
they have the availability to get it. If they really want to know that bad, they can.
No,
Finish.
If they want to go that bad, they can just look at your Facebook.
Okay.
Okay. Continue.
The Senate also passed 4 of my amendments to help those disproportionately affected by the failed war on drugs share in economic development opportunities of this new industry and to make the marijuana regulation fairer. Is that even a word?
Yes.
Regulation.
Fairer.
Oh, what?
These amendments were also driven by feedback I heard from so many of you. These amendments included ensuring that criminal records for marijuana offense... Oh, words.
Wait, can I
So
take a guess?
many
At the end?
words.
that were previously crimes.
No, but look, it says words.
Can I take a guess, though?
Okay, don't pay attention to what's going on Facebook.
Mom.
You ignore that while reading.
Mom,
Okay.
can I take a guess?
Of what?
What it's going to say?
What does it say?
I'm guessing. So it's probably going to say, like, anyone who was crime for marijuana or this and that. It's like getting taken off your record? Question mark. Exclamation point.
Ensuring that criminal records for marijuana offenses that were previously crimes but are now legal under the law are eligible for sealing. Adding seats on the Cannabis Advisory Board for people who have experience in minority and women-owned business development, economic development strategies for under-resourced communities, criminal justice reform, and social justice, among others. Directing the Cannabis Control Commission to provide assistance funding for communities the host
communities that host or are directly impacted by marijuana establishments.
Okay. Requiring the Cannabis Control Commission to prioritize industry license for applicants who demonstrate business practice that promote economic empowerment in communities disproportionately impacted by high rates of arrest and incarceration for drugs offenses or who commit to reinvesting program, community development grants, business loan scholarships, and fundings for legal counsel. Sonia Chang Diaz.
Yes, Sonia Chang Diaz. So shout out to Sonia Chang Diaz. Shout out to the work that she's doing in the Senate. There is a lot going on as far as this marijuana bill is concerned. Asariah was just reading that. If you didn't understand it, it's currently online. It's on Sonia's website. It's on my Facebook page. There is a little girl that is 18 years old who was sentenced to 20 years for using a dating app to set up a robbery that resulting in the killing of a teen. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember back in the day when you used to like, yo, tell such and such to come out, and y'all would, like, somebody would snatch his chain or, you know, rob him blind for whatever was in his pocket. So the little girl had somebody come out, and she did not pull the trigger. She was not the one that killed him, but because she set the little boy up and the robbery turned deadly, I watched the video. I can't tell you, I got chills up and down my spine. Her mama's crying, she's crying, and I truly believe if she was not a little black girl, that it would have went differently. But she got at 18 years old, she got 20 years. She ain't looking to come home until she's 40 years old. That is so sad. She went ahead, she set somebody up to get robbed. It ended up in somebody being shot and killed. And now that baby doing 20 years.
What?
Yeah. So let's say, for instance, what's a dating app that young kids use?
I don't know, but I saw something like this on Catfish.
Yellow.
What's Catfish?
It's the TV show Catfish.
I don't know about that.
I like it. It's you don't know what a catfish is?
No.
I
don't know what catfish.
Say you were on like a dating website and then you saw someone's profile and you thought it was them, but behind the scenes it's like someone different.
Okay.
Oh,
So
there's some men that use girl accounts for I don't know what reason.
Oh, so when grown men use accounts to like pick up little kids type situation?
I don't know, but there was this one episode of Catfish where it was like similar like that. Like this girl, she was on a dating app for fun because she had no social life outside of the house. I'm not even trying to be mean. That's exactly
what happened?
Then she this girl posted on some famous basketball player's thing. She's like, "Oh, call me," and she put her number underneath on like Instagram. So for fun, she texted the number, and then they are both texting. Like her and the basketball player were texting each other, but it was going through the girl before it went to the other person, so she got like everything. And then she kind of like set them up.
Okay. That sounds weird, but nobody ended up in a death, right?
No, but she got sent to jail because she used it to like take money from him.
Are you serious?
He was an NBA player. I forgot his name, but he had a whole bunch of tattoos.
Yo, are you for real? How do you know this?
Because I stayed up at like 4 a.m. just watching Catfish.
Wow. Because his life revolves around shows on the TV.
most of the time Netflix.
You better snitch, Asariah. You better snitch.
It was I was bored sitting.
Okay, let me read more stories. So, a study released on Tuesday finds that adults tend to think that little black girls need protection, less protection than white little girls because they seem older and less innocent. This is an ABC News report. In this, new evidence of what is called the adultification of black girls may help explain why black girls in America are disciplined much more often and more severely than white girls across schools and in juvenile systems. And remember the story that I just read. Rebecca Epstein, the lead author of the report, said in a statement, Georgetown Law Center on Poverty and Inequity published the study titled Girl Interrupted, the Assurance, Jasmine, come read this word. A black girl child. Elijah, you're not the phonics reader. You're not the phonics.
Your chances are allowed.
I've never seen that word before. Erasure? It's like erasure of black girls. So this is what we're about to do. If I don't know the word, what do I do?
Google it.
What do I make y'all do?
Google it.
So it's erasure. The removal of writing, recorded material, or data. The removal of all traces of something to obliterate something. The erasure of prior history. Oh, the erasure of,
Wait, so it's kind of like an eraser. How erasers erase mistakes.
Yeah, and it's erasure of black girls' childhood. The findings are based on surveys of 325 adults of various racial and ethnic backgrounds and educational attainment from across the United States. Researchers found that adults believe that black girls are more... Can you stop? You're going to have... Brother Kenneth calling up here talking about something. I'm going to buy y'all some new mics. Cut it out. So this is across the country. 325 adults of all types of backgrounds stated that little girls they're not innocent and that they're grown adults out here walking around. And that's why I'm so big on you acting like a little girl, because you're a little girl. There's no reason. And I don't have problems out of you, but there's little girls out here that act like they're grown, that want to be... that are 11 years older but want to act like they're 15 years old. They're in grown folk conversation. They're doing grown folk things, and it's unnecessary. Y'all need to remain children. All little girls need to remain children. Y'all don't need to be fast out here in these streets trying to understand.
What about the boys? It can't all be about the girls.
Oh, you signing up for a program. I signed you up for a program yesterday.
Wait, what?
You going to a program with Doncor.
Paid?
What do you mean paid?
Like work?
Yeah, your soul gonna get paid.
No.
You'll be alright. Alabama prisons ordered to improve horrendously inadequate treatment of inmates with mental illness. A U.S. District Judge, Myron Thompson, ordered Alabama to improve prison conditions for its mentally ill inmates on Tuesday, after finding the state's prison provided horrendously inadequate care for incarcerated persons with psychiatric problems. Surprisingly, the ruling reads, the evidence from both sides extensively and materially supported the plaintiff's claim. The ruling resulted from a class action lawsuit filed in December on behalf of the Alabama male prison population who claimed they were being denied mental health care. Lawyers for the plaintiffs argued that the prison didn't do much aside from dole out medication, and in the event then, inmates were regularly forced to take it against their will. One plaintiff, for instance, was locked away at least 23 hours a day on suicide watch, a cruel restriction that, of course, only exacerbates his distress. I could not imagine. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm never going to jail.
Except if it's in Newark.
Oh, yeah, you did show me that, right? Like, they have cable, they have, like, organic fruits and vegetables, non-genetic.
Better than half of the hotels. In bad states.
A man spends 90 days in jail after police mistaken drywall powder for cocaine.
Well, it's kind of like how they think, how people, put cocaine in crayons.
Hold on, what? How do you know about this?
Remember when you said that they wouldn't give a family member in jail the picture that I drew?
Oh, yeah.
They had cocaine in the crayons.
They put cocaine in crayons.
What? How do you Google this? Why do you look things like this
Because we're talking
up?
about cocaine.
Hold on, why were kids talking about cocaine yesterday?
Like the powder on the wall, like the powder.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was like, is that cocaine? Devon did too. He was like, why do you have cocaine in here?
No, so I use a chalk, and the chalk is like, it's the chalk. So we'll just leave it there. And I'm glad you guys asked questions, though. I guess that's better than nothing.
No, it was funny because he said some on his foot. He was like, I love cocaine on my foot.
Y'all are crazy.
No, it's very much. I stayed up all night, so I'm being as nice as possible. My eyes are probably red.
Okay, we are not snitching on air on people. And you using real names.
Mom, you just told me to snitch.
Be quiet.
Okay,
Be quiet. On your brother. Okay, Carlos Cache, a handyman from Florida, lost 90 days of his life behind bars after police thought his drywall parter was crack cocaine. I have a question. Do they not have to, like, test it?
What's drywall?
Like, you know when you're putting up a house and it's
There's stuff inside the walls.
Yeah.
Don't they also have drug-sniffing dogs?
Yeah.
So can't...
Wait, if the dog sniffs drugs, does that mean that the dogs will get high?
Shut up.
That's a really good question.
Wait,
If they...
you know, like those hip blunt memes?
Yeah.
That's what that sounds like.
No, I'm dead serious. If a dog...
Elijah, what do you know about a hit blunt meme?
They're funny.
If a dog...
Do you guys, so when you guys are on your, like, children's apps, what kids apps are you using?
I'm using Instagram and Musically.
I don't use
Instagram,
Snapchat.
Musically,
I don't use
Snapchat, and YouTube. So
Well,
at what point in time do you see a hit blunt meme? Hold on, if y'all are supposed to get it right today, you are not having his parents call me. Cut.
No,
Wait, Mom, also there's times I just search up horoscope memes for fun.
Dad just shows me some weird stuff.
Your dad did a lot of bad things
Hey, Mom.
that I did not totally agree with.
Hey, Mom, remember the D's Nuts Wi-Fi?
Oh!
So he named it that purposely.
Someone's on
No,
it.
you can't get on these nuts.
Someone's like, oh, what's the Wi-Fi password? No, you're not allowed to use these nuts. Or, hey, hop off these nuts. He spent like 5 minutes telling us a whole bunch of different reasons why he could use these nuts.
No,
I don't know if it's appropriate for y'all to even say that.
He said, I asked for the Wi-Fi because he had the new Wi-Fi, and he said he gave me the look my no wires good, and then he's like, oh, did you see the other one? And then he realized, because I got that LG, that horrible phone.
Oh, really? Oh, really? It's a horrible phone?
And that to an LG user.
I am an LG user.
And that...
Have you not seen my phone? Have you not seen the ink on it?
Anne-Marie said, raise them up in the way they should go, and they will not depart from it. Continue to impart substance and purpose in your prince and princess. She did a wonderful job. Future journalists or whatever they put their minds and focus to. You want to be an author, Asariah?
I have a question.
Yes.
AKE-ANLE.
One, because they own day under a and stay.
Why? Please learn Pig Latin.
This is a live broadcast.
Yeah, we should have a whole station.
Oh my God, yes. We should
You do, hold on, nobody speaks pig. It's like a lost language. There's like only 35 and above year olds that still don't, they hear it and they know what it is, but they haven't spoken it in so long that they don't know how to speak anymore.
But it's funny because then
Mom.
it's like, and we're like, ha ha ha.
Wait, Mom.
Trying to take over the world.
And
It's not evil.
I own day on way to each day equal pay because and they I can't speak it.
I'm hip.
I can't.
Ancient society.
Exactly, it is.
Mommy, Jordan tried to learn it yesterday. She was like, kuke, kanke. I'm like, that's not even a word.
Also,
So teach your cousins so that you guys can have private conversations when you're out in public. And you know what? In all honesty, how you feel about speaking Pig Latin is how a lot of people feel like that's how Russians feel when they get around their people and they get to speak Russian. Imagine
Is that how Spanish feel when like they can all speak English, but nobody's like, I can't.
Be quiet. That is not how you speak Spanish.
Obviously, but like they
all the
speak
Spanish,
English, but they speak Spanish.
all the Spanish people in my class, like during break, like they will all get together and just speak in a language, and then everyone's trying to.
It's not a language. It's Spanish.
Well, speak in Spanish. Everyone's like so lost. And they're like, what do they say? talking about?
And y'all need to hurry up and learn it so we can go international.
I'm in Spanish too, though. So.
Well, bring home the language so you can teach me.
Oh,
Olivia, you speak Spanish in your house?
Nope.
Hold on, but your mother's a Salvadorian and your father's Puerto Rican?
Yes.
And nobody speaks... I know your
My
father...
dad does.
Yes, your father speaks Spanish de Pichu, that's it?
No, he can understand it, but he can't speak it.
Your dad understands it, but he can't... Your dad's grown, though.
Wait.
Never mind.
Puerto Pichu understands it, but doesn't speak it? But your dad speaks it fluently,
I
though.
feel like I should say something funny.
Say it.
I don't know what to say. That's funny.
Non-violent. Can I please finish my... Y'all are...
The news is boring.
I like purple.
Mom, you can tell them all about the news tomorrow.
Stop it with that pen. So what do you got? Kid Corner. What y'all want to talk about for Kid Corner?
Anything besides the boring news.
Hold on.
Sorry, we have to do an acapella duet.
That is...
Kid Corner. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Kid Corner.
Yo, this is my life every day. Do you guys understand why I have two best friends?
Yes.
Let me show you to my best friend.
Let me tell you about my best
Is that what it?
friend.
Is that what it says? What I say? Let me
show you to mine.
Wait, you just really have two best friends because of the kids you have?
No, I do. So they are my best friends.
Mommy, you cannot have any other best friends. It's forbidden. That's what she said to Dad. So he couldn't go out for like 2 months just because I'm Dad's only best friend. If he has other best friends, we're finna fight. What about me?
Wow.
I don't care.
It's going down.
You're so mean.
Unacceptable. I'm finishing this story. Be quiet. Police pulled over Cache for driving without headlights. Once they inspected his car, they found powder on the floor of the seats of the car. The powder, which was tested by a K-9 unit, came back positive for cocaine. Authorities claimed at the time. Cache, who was on probation for a 2015 marijuana and cocaine charges, was not only arrested for alleged drugs, but also violating his curfew. In an interview, he explained that he was trying to tell the officers that the powder was drywall. I know for a fact that it's drywall because I'm a handyman, he said. They still took 90 days of his life. He is suing, and I hope he get all the money. I hope he sues all the police stations. I hope he, not all the police stations. I hope he sues the police station, the police officer that arrested him individually. That goes to show that the K-9 unit is not up to par. So if they tested that drywall for cocaine, Annie Ducan, how many other people behind bars should not be behind bars because the dogs confirmed that it was drugs when apparently it was not?
How did dogs confirm their drugs?
Because it said that a K-9 unit, a drug dog came out.
That, but wait, a drug.
Okay, so the drug dog came out and sniffed it and was like, woo, and they were like, oh, it's cocaine.
Wait, Mom, but don't they?
Why
bark
can't
at everything.
And
plus, they still have to train the dogs to find the drugs. So doesn't that make them drug addicts?
Machines to
As
test
drug addict dogs.
Devon, you are absolutely right. I would have asked why they didn't put it in a machine because the dog. It's an animal. The dog isn't having a full-blown conversation with you like, yo, B, I think that's cocaine. Like,
And also, I know, like, some cops, they, like, taste it, like, put their finger in it.
how you know some cops? You know cops?
No, I watch it on TV, and they, like, taste it, like, oh, it's cocaine. Stop pulling my cord. I saw this.
What is this, Law and Order?
Yes.
I think I said that wrong.
I forgot what his name was. I think it was Bill Island. He was, he was pretending to be an officer, and he was like, oh, I think he's like, he found poop on the floor or something like that. And, you know, he pretended to taste it, and then the person was just stop.
I don't think anybody heard you.
Okay.
Okay, a man jailed in Rikers Island for 5 months with a $2 bail files a lawsuit. In 2014, Atita Bedel Salam, 41, was arrested for allegedly attacking a police officer, and officers said that he was stealing a coat. Salam was then sent to Rikers Island, which is a jail, which was a $25,000 bail. Eventually, the charges against Salam were dropped after prosecutors were unable to get an indictment on the cop attack accusations. Although Salam was ordered to be released, he was kept at Rikers because of previous offenses that included tampering and mischief charges. I have no idea what that means. It sounds like trumped up charges to just throw people in jail. He is a Muslim, so who knows? The bail amount for these were set at $1 each. Of course, Salam was not giving that information until almost 5 months later, and now he is filing a lawsuit against the city and legal aid. Mr. Salam implored correctional officers within to tell him what happened to his respective court dates. The lawsuit states that according to New York Daily News, none of the correctional officers told him that he was ordered to be free on November 8th, 2014 because his bail had been reduced to $1. The lawsuit also charges that Salam's unrelented pleas went ignored, and he was over there begging and pleading, and can somebody tell me something? Can somebody give me an answer? And they were like, nah, you in jail. We ain't telling you nothing. Just sit there and be glad we ain't killed you yet. Okay, I added that last part, my damn self. 3 Chicago cops charged with conspiring to cover up the shooting death of Laquan McDonald. On Tuesday, 3 current or former Chicago cops were indicted on charges of conspiring to cover up the fatal shooting of Laquan McDonald by a fellow officer nearly 3 years ago. One of the things that I have to say is that when I remember being in school, one of the pillars of the justice system was a speedy trial. I have no idea how a trial in 3 years is considered speedy.
Let's search it up on Google.
What?
Let's search it up on Google. What is a speedy trial?
Well, I mean, you know how much like research, arguments, blah blah. Yeah, have you ever been on jury duty?
Have you?
No,
Because you sound like you're talking from experience.
This is
No,
not
maybe I have in my past life. Jury duty's not long, is it?
You know what? I actually like jury duty, but I don't at the same. I like being I like being a juror because
you get your opinion matters.
yes, Anari, it does matter, and I like the fact that my opinion matters. But I don't like it because you see how disproportionately the justice system works. You see how like corrupt it is. You see all of the flaws, and it makes you lose hope in the justice system. So I like to be there as, you know, the judge and jury to say, no, give that man a chance. Give that woman a chance. Instead of just sending people to jail. I don't think jail is the answer. Especially for non-violent offenses. I don't think jail is the answer.
So, now let's bring this back to us.
Okay.
No, not even back to us. Let's bring this back to something that's not going to make you probably please and thank you.
Lord have mercy.
Wow, love you. I think that was all about the police.
No,
So,
Devon, sit down, Devon.
It's non-violent.
So a speedy trial, Devon said, Google it. A speedy trial is a noun. A criminal trial held after minimal delay is considered to be a citizen's constitutional right. A criminal trial held after minimal delay. That's not even something that's like concrete. That sounds really, what's the word I'm looking for?
Confusing, messed up, disproportionate.
No, it's like disperse.
Yeah, because the lifeguard kept saying that at the pool because we were all hanging around the ladder. He came up, he's like, disperse.
You guys find everything funny, don't you?
That's my
Well, to be
favorite
fair,
word.
we're kids.
Mommy,
And I
why
didn't
can't
have
they
any
make
sleep
the
last
words
night.
easier? Just say speedy trial that you probably do like 20 minutes. Like, boom, okay, we
No, because it's not 20 minutes. It's like 3 years. The man was locked up back in 2014 and 2017, and he's just now going to court to sue somebody? That's crazy. What if he needed, like, to be in jail for 5 months over some nonsense when you could have bailed out at $1? It was $2. He could have went back to work. He could have taken care of his family. His family probably went on welfare and everything else. And, like, they're like, oh, you're the problem. You're the issue. You guys are feeding off the system. But when you have men behind bars that want to do the right thing but can't do the right thing because jail... Right, you do know Rikers Island is just a jail. It's not a prison. You have not been sentenced. It's a place where they hold you. And if you can't pay your bail, if you don't have the $25,000,
$2?
They didn't tell him it was $2. He kept asking about his court date. He kept asking, and they kept on denying him and lying to him, telling him to go sit down somewhere.
Wow. It sounds like you. Have you ever tried going on jury duty?
Yes, I have been on jury duty.
How many times?
I have been denied twice. I have strong opinions, so they always deny me. Am I supposed to hide my opinions?
Alright.
No. I thought I was supposed to be in there and be honest about the situation, and
They don't want you.
they clearly did not want you. He's absolutely right, because they were like, "How do you feel about such and such?" I'm like, it was a malpractice thing, and they asked me about how do I feel about malpractice, and I was like, I think doctors do make mistakes. They said, "Do you think doctors make mistakes?" Hell yeah. Do you think doctors should be sued if they make a mistake? Hell yeah. They were like, okay, we don't want her.
Alright, so, any questions for anyone? No, hit our line at 617-282-0062.
He said, hit our line.
You gotta keep up to date. Questions can easily be answered by people.
Back then, in 2000, whatever you want to call it.
Call us up. Call us up, Just, call us
And
up.
so now I should say, hit my line.
Hit us up.
It's hit my line.
Hit us up.
Hit us up,
Hit me up, hit my line.
So y'all are mad hip. Can you teach me
Yes,
some
sir.
more? What else do kids... you better not play with that pen on air. So I want to give a huge shout out to Journey Bernie. She's in the building as well. Hey, Journey Bernie. You don't want to say hi to Uncle Terry? Okay, that's fine. I want to give a huge shout out to Devon. What's going on, Devon?
Mommy. I didn't get any sleep last night.
No, I don't think no one got any sleep.
No, but that's
That was the only people I fell asleep except for my
I want to give a huge shout out to Olivia. What up, Livy?
Nothing much.
So, of course, Anari Asariah, so my mom's the host, so we going to steal the shine.
Yeah,
But Journey does not want to be on air. You want to be on air, Devon?
Devon,
What do you mean by be on air?
talk. You're going to talk. And people are going to hear
Daddy's
your voice
listening.
already.
You want to say hi to your daddy? Devon, how do you like coming to Tia's for the summer?
Well, I mean, it's better than sitting in my neighborhood all day.
Oh, hold on, pause. You did not just say that. Come over here. Talk by me.
Well, I mean, you're funny.
Come talk by me.
She just ripped out my tooth.
You're funny, and okay. Well, first of all, you're funny,
Oh,
and
whoop, whoop.
you actually give us something to do. And I'm not always bored around this place like I am at my dad's house and my mom's house. My mom doesn't take me anywhere.
Okay,
I just stick at the house all day.
so we're going to stay positive, right?
Stay positive.
We're going to stay positive.
Mommy, maybe a little bit of comedy, please.
Yes, a little bit of comedy. So you like coming?
Yeah.
So where do you typically hail from? Where do you live?
Well, I mean, I live in Wareham, but I also go to my mom's house in Plymouth.
Okay, and you like coming to Boston?
Yeah.
Do you think the city is a dangerous place? From your personal opinion, from what you've experienced. No.
No, just in my opinion, I believe all cities are dangerous places, sort of.
Because of his father and mother.
Well, I'm glad you like coming to my house. How many times have I beat you?
0 times. I haven't really done anything that bad.
Your dad jokes that you guys are scared. Are you guys even scared? Are you guys really scared of me?
No, just I take you seriously. More serious than my sister.
Yeah. Maya's just like, hey.
Maya's like, hey, hi, please don't beat me.
She really does. She's like, I love coming to your house. Please don't beat me. But I think it's your parents that like ingrained it into you guys.
No, because Auntie Lane's like, I'll do something. She's like, your mother's crazier than me. You better listen.
My mom doesn't allow dabbing or anything like that either.
That's why I dabbed on her and she smacked me.
Yeah, if you go to my mom's house or if you ever meet my mom, she's not that tall.
She's like,
She's not that tall. Just don't like dab, hit the folks or any of that stuff near her.
What is hit the folks?
She will.
I was like, Auntie Lane, guess
She
what?
will try to smack
what? And then I
at
dabbed on her and she like smacked me.
So hold on, but what is hit the folks?
I can't really do it correctly. Just look at your son. Your son knows how to do these things.
Hold on, but what is it? Which one is hit the folks? Cause that's, okay, 1, 2, 3. Hold on, there was like 18 steps right quick.
or you can just see like, or I don't like that.
That doesn't. Well, who are you hitting though? That doesn't look like hit.
Fine.
Oh wait, I have a funny story to tell about that.
I would like to know about hit the folks.
No.
Wait,
so here's my funny story about hitting the folks. So like my friend told me to hit the folks once. So I was like, okay, and I gently hit him.
Quote unquote gently.
Yeah,
okay,
gently sarcasm.
Okay, so two things. One, going back to when you said people are scared of you. I was texting Jocelyn, my friend, and you know, we were talking. Okay, I was talking to my friend, and I asked her if she wanted to come over, and she was like, "I want to come over, but to be honest, I'm kind of scared of your mom." I'm like, "She's nice. There's nothing to be scared of." Hey guys, you guys want a beatboxing competition?
No, we are not. That is not happening.
Yeah, and then wait.
Not happening.
Kids corner. But it ain't happening.
Then the second thing is, well, you know, when we were in Atlanta this one time, a long time ago. I mean, Alabama this one time, a long time ago. I think it was for a family reunion or something.
Mm-hmm.
We met this guy named Quan, and that's when like they started doing hit the Quan, and then so whenever they play that song, everyone just go and start beating him up. and then they're like, "What do you guys do?" Like hitting the Quan.
Hitting the Quan.
The Quan, not Quan.
Some people take it too seriously.
Yes, that was funny. If we're gonna hit the folks, everyone just stand in a line. It was like all the kids.
Everyone stand in a line.
So
and
hold
slap
on.
each other across
What?
the face.
As far as, I asked you guys this question in the car. Would you rather have a lecture or get beat?
No, I asked the question.
What's a lecture?
So much better. Because it's like you're talking to us, you know, you can hear our part of the story instead of, you know, just, you know, seeing what, you know, believing your part
Oh,
of the
Olivia
story.
got something to
No,
say.
the true question was, would you rather get grounded for 2 weeks or get beat? No,
Get beat,
obviously. Mom said, would you rather get a good talking to for a few hours or get beat?
So,
I'd rather not feel pain.
I'd rather feel pain because it's much faster.
okay, so
I could get scarred for life.
when I was a
with
kid,
Olivia.
I wanted to
Exactly.
get beat because Granddad used to talk me to death. He used to get off of work at 9 p.m.
What my butt then?
Not Grandpa, Granddad would talk to me until 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I just want to go to sleep.
So,
I just want to go to bed. I just wanted him to whoop me, but he would never hit me.
That's me during
think
the
of it
day.
like this. Would you rather like get a punishment or beat? I'd say I'd rather get beat because let's say you're playing a game or outside playing for
Too bad, you're getting a punishment.
trying to go to like the pool, and then like if your punishment, you're locked in your room, locked in the house, can't do anything.
Where the phone at?
It's called sleeping.
Oh, it's recording?
Yeah, but if you get beat, you can just like get it over.
Like, shake it
Get
off.
it over with.
Yeah,
It's
get it
so
over.
fast.
Leave,
Shake it
do
off,
whatever,
get it
go
over
where
with, and then go do what you want to do.
Hold on.
Wait,
You think that after you get beat, you think you still not on punishment though?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you can at least
you have
run
to get
around,
the goal.
right? You can at least run around the yard, right? Can you at least run around the yard if you get beat?
Yeah,
Because
kick
depending
soccer.
on how hard you beat your child.
Or
No, I
what
think
you
that
beat
all
your
depends.
child with.
Yes,
Wait,
mother.
Spoon, pan, belt, either way.
Yo, Olivia, who beat you? Olivia, who beat you? Olivia, that pan, belt, spoon. Where's your mother?
Someone beat you in a pan?
No,
She just say it. I hope she just
With the pan to the face!
Oh my god. But you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. We used to get, when I was a kid, we used to get beat with everything.
Exactly.
Everything.
A stove, you know.
A refrigerator, a trampoline, a
Nana
car.
threw a hanger at me because she was bored.
Who?
Nana, the door was open, and then she's like, what are you doing? And then she was like aggravating me. I'm like, I'm watching a movie. And she like threw the hanger at me. She's like, watch who you're talking to. I was like, why'd you do that for? She's like, I'm bored.
You probably had an attitude.
I did. And then she was like, I was like, why'd you do
I was
that?
gonna say, what the heck was that for?
So hold on. When you guys, how do you guys feel that parents should deal with when you guys are, because you guys have mood swings, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So how should Anari, as a Gemini, your mood swings are like every 30 seconds?
No, Mom, because you can be happy 1 second, and
And
then
then you go sad.
no, 0.1 second later,
This is puberty.
he's mad and throwing shoes at people.
He hits me 24 times.
Say that again, Devon.
That's an accident.
Well, I mean, that's just an effect of puberty. And see,
Not
this is
right.
why
Not
me and my
right.
friend want to stay home and probably play video games all day instead of go to school and learn about that.
I want to stay home and sleep.
Same.
So,
Wait.
amen.
But hold on, the question was not answered. How are parents supposed to deal with you guys and your mood swings? When you think for 5 seconds as children, you can talk to adults like you're an adult.
Scream, just say, hey, what you doing?
That's it. That's it.
No, scare them. You gotta scare them, like, scare the mood out of them.
Or maybe
No,
Have I ever scared the mood out of you?
No,
Yes.
Dad does it all the time.
Yes, you have.
But I'll get mad and he'll get, like, serious and funny. And I'm like, why are you laughing? And then, like, he'll smile.
Confusion.
And then I'll start smiling. He's like, who told you to smile? I'm being serious here.
It's confusion.
Yes.
Hold on, in all honesty, in defense of your dad, it is difficult to gauge you, Anari. It's difficult to yell at you without smiling. Because
That's me and my mom.
I'll get beaten and laugh right after, and then he beats you more.
No, so I was talking with Dad. He said that whenever he's trying to have a serious conversation with me, he can't because he's always laughing.
Same here.
He's like, if I'm not laughing, I'm smiling.
He's a
If I'm
Capricorn.
smiling, I'm laughing.
He's a Capricorn. You can never tell when he's serious.
hold on, how you know what Capricorn? Elijah, how you know all this stuff, B?
Google Dictionary. It's a good app.
No,
we
we
love
love
the
zodiac
dictionary.
signs. Deal with life.
What?
Life.
Okay, I gotta find a new life though.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. So you guys Google everything?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I Googled.
I know the
You ask your parents. You don't
Sometimes
Google
I-
Journey. You ask questions.
Then
First, I ask questions, and if they don't know the answer, then I Google.
Okay,
My parents
first.
never know the answer.
What do you mean your parents have never?
They always question and they have to Google it. They're behind their back Googling something. I'm like, what?
So Olivia said her parents don't never know the answer. They always turn their back and Google it for her.
I swear that's what they do.
I'm surprised no one
I
has
can-
already questioned anything.
Yeah.
617-282-0062. If you have any questions, what about Facebook Live? They got any questions on Facebook
I
Live?
will be on our telephone.
Hey, cousin.
It is not
Whatever it is.
cellular.
VAGUE.
Call us on our telephone.
Do me a favor. Pass me the chargers that are in that bag.
It's not portable.
Elijah, you
It
are worse
is
than me.
amazing.
So you guys know that I have a
Yeah, like,
problem.
they
I'm
have
about
no
to shut off your
questions.
mic.
Wait, where are the chargers?
I think people, in all honesty, I don't think people really have questions for you. He's still singing. You guys.
Oh, wait, I'm about to.
This
This
is
is
a.
all I can find for wires and
Thank you.
stuff.
Anari is a direct reflection of everything that I am. So when I get, Elijah, I have to be honest. When I get my madness at you, it's for doing something that I would do. You do know that, right? Like when you frustrate the hell out of me, it's because you most likely did something that my dumb behind will end up doing.
I know, you tell me that a lot.
I'm gonna do something
Does
embarrassing
anyone
at
know
the
how
end
the
of
song
this.
Firefly goes? I forgot.
Firefly?
We are not singing songs. That's not happening.
The firefly.
You're
not
done.
even close.
You're so done.
Yes.
Lord have mercy. Olivia, how old are you?
13.
13.
13?
You just gave yourself an extra year.
What? No.
As you get older, you'll start deducting years. You're like, I'm 12.
What's deducting me?
I'm going to ask you what Malik asked Joey this
What
case.
does that mean? That,
What's
wait,
your reading
that means
level?
duct tape I want it.
Is that even a level?
No, there are. Like, in certain schools, you have, like, reading levels. Like, what, like,
In kindergarten, we
No,
were reading
he said
levels
what?
from 1
He said, what's
to
your
1
reading
to
grade?
5.
that was hilarious. I have to say, that was...
We were Malik, and Joey's kids, and then he was like, "What are the ingredients?" Blah blah.
Basil. That's what it was. He said Basil. He was like, Basil, what's your reading level? It was Basil.
I don't know why.
That was hilarious.
Wait, did you just say Brazil?
Mommy, we should have them come over.
Yes.
Listen, we have
I don't-
mad kids.
Just throw them out the window.
Jump out the window?
Yeah, you're first.
No.
Hold on, you know what I really want to do this summer?
I'm first
Well,
going
window.
window.
I want, no. You know those big tarps? I want to put
No,
two
we already
tarps.
tried that.
Okay, I'm going to try it again, but this time, not just one tarp. I want to put two tarps together like a sandwich, and then put the hose in between it and let it fill up with water.
Can we do it somewhere else? Because our backyard is way too grassy.
No, it's not. It's because we have
Me
oak
too.
trees and what are those? Hold on, Devon probably knows this. Devon, what are those things that they're like helicopters and then they are sticky so you can stick them on your nose? Is that an oak tree? Is that the spinners?
I think so, yeah.
Like the things that come down from the tree and they look like helicopter propellers?
Yeah, people call them helicopters and they throw them up in the air just to watch them fall.
And they're like the little...
And they're shaped like a boomerang and they just fly down.
Shaped like a boomerang.
That's what people do for fun,
I think it's an oak tree. And since we have an oak tree in the
Mm-hmm.
backyard, all of those...
Please be more specific next time.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you were talking about.
Search up helicopter leaves. It's probably going to come up.
No, I'll look up oak tree seeds, maybe?
Yeah, seeds, obviously.
Wait, isn't oak tree seeds kind of like pine cones or something?
Hold on, because oak trees don't have pine cones. Pine cones are pine trees have pine cones, right?
Well, I'm dumber than I was.
Don't say that. You know you're not. You're not dumb.
Certain things I am.
I'm
When it comes to
smarter
trees,
apocalypse.
What?
Remember when we were in Costa Rica and we were in the water and then she was like adding esticles to everything?
Oh,
And
yeah!
she's like, I'm gonna get 100 and I'm gonna pass all of these testicles.
Oh, my God.
She said that in Costa Rica and that like people are looking at her weird.
No, like 2 seconds later, I was like, oh.
Because she really does put esticles on everything.
It's Google stickles, smarter skulls, and popsicle stickles.
I'm cold stickles. What does
Video
that mean,
game
Asariah? And I was just like, how do you want this, when you go back to school, how do you want the new year to be? She's like, I want to pass all my testicles. Hold on, what?
Well, that's not healthy for you, sorry.
How do you guys feel about... Okay, this is a good question. What's going on with all of this girl chatter and all of the drama and girls like, she's talking about me. They're like 8 and 10 years old going back and forth like, she's talking about me.
It's something that includes everybody.
Basically, it's through
Sexist
drama.
beast.
What did you say? Yo, what'd you say? What's racist?
I think you guys completely confuse life right now.
I don't even know what you just said. My life is confusing.
So this is sleepy time. This is sleepy time.
No, it's not. Wow. Wait, are we going to the pool still?
No.
Today?
Some of us are.
Are we still
Jasmine,
getting pizza?
mind your mouth now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are for lunch.
Pizza.
But I want to know as far as, because I know I'm not the only one dealing with little girls that are over here bickering and arguing all day long. What is going on with this? 617-282-0062. Can you two speak on this? Journey, you want to speak on this?
I can say some very important
I
things.
say.
Okay, so like our dean of students says, he's a very activated person, but Clifford. Okay, so Mr. Clifford, our dean of students.
They just snitching on
Call it out.
everybody
Yeah.
today.
Okay, so he said that there's some people that just can't live without drama and they just like talking about people because they spread out this rumor that my best friend was bisexual and I'm just like,
pause. We have a bigger question. Why do you
health class?
Oh, I'm out of here. Okay,
5th grade health class.
So that's how they know what bisexual is, because of health class?
No, I just learned that.
And plus we have a poster.
Where'd you learn bisexual from?
What does that
What's her
mean?
name? Miss Flatley has a poster outside about just like LQB whatever.
Yeah,
my class is like people this is
same,
that.
actually.
And then I was like,
like
what does that mean?
lesbian,
She's
gay,
like,
bisexual,
bisexual, trans,
I'm like, what does that mean?
trans,
Oh, yeah,
and Q. What?
Questionable, people who don't know what they want in life. Hold on, so
Don't
you're
tell me
in
what this
5th
means,
grade
please.
with 11-year-olds, and there was a rumor that the girl was bisexual?
Yes, they said,
You better not say names.
They said, so some girls said my best friend was bisexual, and then, they started going around, it's like,
Don't tell me
she's
what
like,
that means,
because,
I don't want to
was
know.
bored. And I'm like,
Hold on, that was her reason? She
yeah,
was
she
bored?
said, I was bored. And I'm like, well, go be bored somewhere else. And, go be bored. And
So
do
she
something.
spread a rumor about somebody because she was bored.
Yes.
I've
And
never
her be
done
bored.
that.
They do something. In my class, a lot of, drama starts for, people trying to roast people.
We can't hear you. What do you mean roasting? What's roasting?
Like,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
roasting them on the stove.
Oh my god.
Like,
Right
you
side
wrote
up stuff.
Making, kind of, going at their life. And then, I know one time during Spanish class, we were talking about, our weekends, and this girl was talking about how her father, was getting another job or something. This one kid said something about her father. She's like, don't talk to my father. And they were just, going back and forth about it. Then he's like, oh, I didn't say anything in the first place.
Something
So
real
shut up.
messed
And then she
up.
was like, don't talk about my father in the first place.
So, hold on. Do you guys have fights in, like, 5th grade and
Yes,
in 8th
not
grade?
like fist fights.
Not fist fights, but like
Maybe like an occasional punch, but
in my class,
Occasional
something that
fights
I
that- in my class, something that they almost do on a daily basis is that people are there and they're always arguing about each other, especially with two specific boys in my class. They're very aggravating people, and
This
you know
is
they always
they
try
got
to
suspended like twice, right?
like no, it's because they
Like,
go
how
around.
do you know what's going on in 5th grade?
She tells me everything. It's
Aw.
my best friend.
Well, I guess this is
and
teenage
you left
drama.
out.
I think this is teenage
Please.
drama.
Ew.
And it's also because you know these people they're always going around talking about people and making faces, and everyone's just like, if you're gonna look at me, can you leave?
And I like walk
Not
up.
look at me. I'm like, that makes no sense.
I just
like,
walk up-
I wasn't looking at you in the first place. And then, you know, they start talking and yelling, and then Miss
I
Brish.
have no idea what you know who you remind me of right now?
You
You
know
know
what?
remember
Okay.
the Crosbys and they had the friend that used to just talk and talk and talk and she talked real fast and
No, and
So
it's a
basically
different
my
world.
sister.
and she was she in a
Kim,
different world
no,
too?
Kim, she like talks so fast.
No, Kim wasn't in the Crosbys.
No, Kim in a different world. She talks so fast. Say
Sounds like me.
So do you guys feel like you have the proper upbringing? Did you guys have a good childhood?
It depends on the definition.
And then, you know,
of
I
good
know,
child.
and then, you know, I
I
went into a classroom, and then, you know, aggravating people were born and aggravated me. Ew, you're spitting on my life.
You're done.
Which one of us?
Both.
Oh.
Oh,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
kid, cool. Wow.
Oh my God! Look at me.
Big City 101.3 FM.
We have,
Listen.
we have 30 minutes left.
Why do you know?
Because I can see the time.
Teenage drama.
Okay, so
But hit us on that telephone.
I'm gonna wave
at
something.
617-282-0062.
617-0062.
Hold on, do you guys, Anari, do you remember when I was on the Good Life Morning Show?
When you first got on,
Yeah.
I was like, 101.3 Big City FM. Yes. Listen.
Remember when you were still on air and you're like, oh my God, was it good? And then,
Remember your first show?
The kids were in the studio, my first show. What do you guys remember about the first show?
I remember
it
you
was
like,
okay.
I remember like, was it good? I was like, you need some help on some things, but and then you're like, oh really?
You were
I
still
was
on air and everyone could hear you and you just got super close to it and I was like, was it good? And then he was like, he pointed and you're like, oh. And then came home and then you got in the car and you're like, let's stay.
You had some flaws, you had some good points. Like one flaw was, I don't know if I should say it.
What was the flaw? Just be honest. Just be transparent. You snitching on everybody else. Go on and snitch on me.
Well, someone called
Enjoy the
in
show,
and then
kids.
you ended the show here, but still left the recording on while talking about a caller.
I did that?
Yes. And
That
then,
first show?
no, your first show.
Everyone go to episode 1.
It's actually on Mixcloud.
Mixcloud.
Everyone
go to Mixcloud and watch episode 1.
It's
not watching.
It was your first show.
Yeah,
Listen to episode 1.
we-
Listen
yeah.
to the first broadcast, whatever.
back in the day, I didn't video record. We did Facebook record. We did YouTube record. We only recorded audio.
Add me at like.
So it was like, so you were like, you're like, yeah.
We can't hear you. Put it
You're
on
like, oh
put
yeah,
the mic
yeah.
to the lip.
And then you hung up on everyone. You said put it on. I'm not touching this ever again. You were like, then they were like, bye. And then you like ended the station. You're like, oh. And you're like, and then you're like, bye bye. And then you forgot to hang up on end the show. And you were like, you just left it. You're like, you were like all stressed out.
If anyone can find the episode, what?
If
Listen
anybody
to
can
it.
find that episode, I definitely want to. Hold on, does that say Camp Borndale?
Yeah.
Oh,
Borndale.
that's where we used to go to camp when we were in school.
Yeah, student made this shirt, and I didn't win when I was close to it, and they threw it
Great
away because I
memories.
thought my parents did it.
What?
They thought my
You know
parents
you were
drew it.
Marcella, like you are Marcella back when we were in high school.
Oh God.
She looked like she broke out of jail in one of her photos.
Which one?
I don't know. She was crazy.
Your mom's is.
It runs in the Bell family or whatever in the French
Your
or
mother's
somewhere.
It runs in the friendship.
It runs in the life. Everyone has their crazy sides.
I think that's true. Say it again.
Take those people. Everyone has their crazy sides.
And
Some
we're-
people just decide to show it more than others. Cough, 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 me. And some people are just crazy at all.
Like my sister.
Journey, what is the definition of crazy?
Cuckoo, messed up. Your mother's crazy?
Well, okay, so there are a lot of things. There's those people that force it, like, if they're mad at their child. There's those people, like, they're crazy type in, like, if they're mad at their child or something, they'll throw a brick at them. And
what happened to the stove?
And then, you know, like, and then after they throw the brick, they'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But then, you know, they start yelling at them anyways, because, you know, that's just crazy. And then there's the type of crazy people that, like, are just, like, mentally crazy, and you, like, don't know what happened to them.
Crazy things crazy.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, there's those types of people that are just, like, weird crazy, where, like, they just do, like, the weirdest things on earth, and they don't even care, and then they act crazy at the same time. And then, you know, there's those people that are just, like, daredevil type crazy.
Does anybody else feel like
This is confusing.
the Huxtables? What is the girl's name? 617-282-0062. What's the girl's name from the Cosby Show that used to come over and she would talk a mile a minute, and Cliff would just look at her?
Bill Huxtable, Katie Huxtable. I'm just naming Huxtable.
I have to watch the shows. Mommy, I don't know like her. I mean, like, I know I talk nonstop, but jeez, at least you can understand me.
Jasmine, you talk like your mama.
Jerna Burning.
What?
What do you want to talk about?
Existence.
But, all right,
Already said she ain't finna
Fine,
talk.
what do you want us to talk about?
Food.
Ask some questions. I'm pretty sure they have
I
an
would
answer.
love for Asariah to give her her 20 country. Like, how did you and your friends determine? You guys are in 5th grade and you guys want to travel the world, and you guys like mapped out your whole college career in 5th grade.
So, you know, we were talking about our history. You know, we already know that we want to be authors. There's something, you know, I think Elena said she also wanted to be a lawyer, but then she realized that that's too much work for her, so she decided to stick with writing. And she said, we all planned it out. We're all going to go to the same high school, and we might go in the same college, but, you know, we're going to stay around each other.
Are you guys going to go to historically black college or university?
We're just going to,
you're going to Howard?
I don't know. But, I mean, we just planned out. We're going to go to college for people that want to become authors. And then, you know, we're going to start an author,
so you guys are going to be like English majors?
We're going to start a writing thing, and then we're going
What's a writing thing? Like a writing blog?
We're going to start becoming authors, and then
But you guys can be authors now and write a blog now.
I know.
So, you want to start that now?
sell for money? But, Mom, I haven't even finished explaining.
Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
And then we decided, like, we were going to, because, you know, there's that one day. This actually all started because of our Spanish teacher. She said, like, shut up. Stop saying people's names.
Did you just say a bad word?
It's not a bad word.
Do you say that word in my house?
No.
We may not be in the house, but are you with me?
Yes.
Yeah. You say that word at Daddy's house.
Yes. But not all the time. I kind of downloaded a shut up button thing on my tablet. But that's only for when I joke around.
Okay, no more S words.
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
Kids Corner.
We have to
How am I
follow.
supposed to say
So, let's talk about sports.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't even finished.
Okay, let's talk about sports. And then, after we come from college, we're going to start making, like, a business where we're going to go around teaching kids how to write, like kids that want to become authors. We're going to start teaching them how to write, and then we're also going to have like people, you know, who can write drama and romance and scary and this type of stuff.
Well, what would happen if one of you decided you wanted a different career?
Then, you know, they ruin the plan, and then the other two will go.
They ruined the plan.
And the
Your
other
whole
two,
life has to go according to the plan.
and you know, they don't
What
do
if
that.
you're the one that changes up?
Well, that's fine.
You have to
Then
make
I
your
have my
own
mom
plan.
tell me.
Lord have mercy. Let's take this caller on line 1-617-282-0062.
So,
We got
Kids Corner
going on with all of the kids that I currently kidnapped.
stole.
Wait,
Mom, did you turn off our mic? We live with you. So.
Why would you turn off the mic?
Because we're going to take the call.
You turned it off before we even got to say our Kids Corner. Kids
Kids
Corner.
Okay,
let's go.
Yeah. Caller, you're live.
Rising.
You're live, baby. We can hear you.
Oh, good rising. Good rising.
Talk to us.
Amen.
Okay, so I mean, you keep sound pretty smart. It's like, I don't know what type of school you go to, and for every season, like, like haters or something. I went to school with the kids be having haters and they're too smart. If the kids come too smart, like, I could still have haters on you guys.
So is the question whether or not the kids have haters?
Wait, what?
So I think the question, he said that you guys sound really intelligent, and he doesn't know what school you go to. You don't have to disclose your school, but you can't.
Oh my God, she just said go.
Put the pen down.
I like the pen.
Suck out your life force.
Wait, what?
Are you a
Is that possible?
But the bot can't say anything violent.
Okay, so the question is whether or not you guys have haters because of your intelligence.
Yes.
Well,
Of course we do.
It's my fault.
So Journey is not even talking, but she over here saying, "Come here, Journey."
Mommy, it's because people don't like us, you know, and I'm just
Yeah, it's just too cool for them.
Everyone's gonna have haters in their lifetime.
Or maybe
Mommy,
it's just because
I'm too
my
fat.
hair's not long enough for hair flips, so I just go like,
Okay, pause, because y'all been running your mouth.
yeah.
What's the definition of a hater? Okay.
People who dislike other people.
And
then
because
no,
of their
people who like to make that
Going
even
against
more
me,
specific.
wanting you to fail.
People who don't like you want you to fail, and then, you know, like, go out and publicly make that a thing. Just like, yeah, we should, you know, go hate on this person because, you know, they've done this, and that. You know, that's
Basically
So is there ever a reason to hate on someone?
No.
Depends.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
Hold on. Let me hear this one, Ari.
Alright, so let's say you kind of messed up their life. Hey, bow, bow, bow. I hope you fail too.
Maybe someone, like, you know,
So, for example,
internet.
let's say, one of your radio shows or commercials or movies you were in,
Okay.
you stole someone's job, and that could have been like their career
Hold
center.
on, but pause.
Wait,
According to God,
wait.
I cannot steal nobody's nothing.
Wait,
If it's
wait,
meant
wait.
for me, it's meant for me.
Wait, can I finish?
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, she don't like you.
So,
I'm just kidding. She loves you.
so
That's what I meant.
You need to mind your mouth.
say like someone was late and you were already there. So they're like, hey, Tayla, fill in for them. And you end up taking their parts. And then they get mad at you for doing that, even though it's their fault. But that was their career center that sparked them.
That's not real. That's
Okay, so wait,
I'm sorry. Continue.
So then they can go on and they can go hating on you, wishing for you to fail to get their payback on
Dad's wisdom on you guys real quick.
No,
Okay.
no, Dad has 3-hour lectures.
No, I'm about to put
I'll say
Dad
hi, what are you doing? He's like, then he'll say spend 3 hours talking about how when I say hi, I should look him in the eye.
Jasmine,
I'll
come
say
on, break it
hi.
down.
That rhymes.
If you want to go and hate on someone else's life, you're not going to succeed because you're going to be too busy hating on them. You're going to be too busy wishing for their downfall that you're going to be that it's just going to make your life even worse. So you should not care about if other people, if they did something to alter what happened in your life, you should just keep going so you could be successful instead of dealing with what them. Because, you know, if they did something, like if they stole your job, they're probably going to go down and they're probably going to have a downfall. And, you know, if you're hating on them, then you're just going to, you know, if you're hating on them, you're just going to probably lower on a lower level than them. Because they're, you know.
Did you just mention vibrations? Are you talking about levels? Lowering thyself?
If you're wishing on someone else's downfall, then you're not going to get any better. Because you're too busy focusing on their downfall instead of focusing on your success.
This is pickles inside of the water.
Wait, what about what?
What about pickles inside of the water? No, ripples, not pickles.
What do you mean ripples in the water?
So, one little thing can spread all throughout. So
What butterfly effect?
Okay, whatever you want to call it. Rumors. But if you drop something in the water, there's ripples that keep spreading through the water.
Yes.
So
Also,
one bad turn can just affect your whole entire life.
And so that is one reason that somebody
Should
has.
not be hating on them people.
But you just said that is a point in time that it's acceptable to be hated
No,
on.
that's where people could start hating people.
Olivia,
What?
go ahead. What do you want to say?
I don't know.
That's perfectly fine.
She's-
Journey Bernie. You want to say something?
Journey, Bernie, Journey, Bernie.
And
As she backs up. Devon, as far as hate is concerned, is there something you want to add? Do you have haters?
I don't know.
According to your YouTube channel, you do.
Oh my god.
I'm not surprised
Bye. Don't do that. Come back. Come back, Devon. Come back.
Mom, call me Dad.
Don't do that. Because I don't like it when people call me out my name. That's not my real name.
Like
I'll say
Taylor.
Tyler. They call me everything under the sun. Kayla, Layla, Tyler, Taylor, Taylor. I get called everything but Taylor.
But when people say my name, they ask what my name is. I say Asariah. They're like, oh, Azaria. That's a great name. I'm like, no.
Asariah.
I'm like, that's what I said. I'm like,
but
no.
you know what? Jaime still calls you Asariah.
But you know, she has that accent, so it's fine.
Oh, so she gets away with it.
No, I forgot where we were yesterday, but I think we were at the point. Someone's like, "Oh, what's your name?" I was like, "Anari." They're like, "Ari." I was like, "No, Anari." Amari. I was like, "Anari." And then they kept saying a whole bunch of names. I was like, "No, Nari. E."
Just say Atari with Anari.
Wait,
we have another call on the line. 617-282-0062.
Kids Corner.
Peace. Good rising caller, you're live.
Good rising. I had to call back because I see, they catching some haters. So my next question to them is a good question. How do they feel as far as discipline versus education?
Wait, what?
What? Discipline versus education. They need to break it because they're like, say what? They didn't completely understand.
Oh, okay. So basically, what they rather, we're not rather, but either education. Well, education versus discipline. How do they feel about it? Basically,
I'd rather get spanked.
Would they rather learn like Boy Scout or or would they rather get educated?
Oh, so we just covered that as far as like, would you rather be lectured to or would you rather get beat? And Olivia said, just hit me so I can go outside and play. Anari
Exactly.
Asaria said, no, just talk to me because I can talk back. We can rationalize. Is there another question you want to piggyback off of that one?
No, that's cool. I'd love to see where they are with that one.
I do want to ask you guys a question as far as education is concerned, because he's asking like as far as education versus discipline, and I want to piggyback off his question and say, as far as education is concerned, what in school are you not learning that you think that should be incorporated into your curriculum? What do you learn on YouTube? What are you learning at Auntie's house? What are you learning in society that you think that you should be learning in school? Should we play a song while you think about this? Because it looks like your brains are really...
No, play the Jeopardy song.
I know. Epic fail.
That's my least favorite part.
Journey, what are you learning? What do you think you should be learning in school that you're not? You don't even have to talk on air. Just tell me out.
Yeah, Richard Eatonville.
Say it, Anari.
Eatonville.
What is Eatonville?
Eatonville is the first African American city or town that was like fully made by black people. It's in Florida. I'm pretty sure it's either east, west, north, or south of Oklahoma.
Okay, you do know Oklahoma is in California. Not in Florida.
I mean Omaha.
Omaha is not in Florida.
Wait, what's
Orlando?
Oh yeah, that.
Oh my God, Anari.
Epic fail. How about geography? Let's add geography into the curriculum.
Yeah.
Jasmine, what do you think you should be learning in school that you're not? Whether it's something you learned at home with me, something that you learned in society, something that Daddy teaches you, because I know you guys get a lot of lectures from Daddy.
Too many.
What do you mean too many? That's what you need.
We've gotten a total of 3 days worth of lectures from him.
That's it?
No.
Wow.
I don't think
she
so.
was talking about 2
I think about a month. You guys have gotten a month worth of conversations.
That's a month worth of fun we could have.
No, that's a month worth of learning. Imagine who you guys will be based on the foundation that both your mother and father have instilled in you.
Great smart people.
Exactly.
A person.
Exactly.
I'll just be
Humanity.
very important person.
No, very important.
Humanity.
Be quiet. Can you please? What do you think? What would you like to add to your curriculum?
We could be an inventor.
What's your curriculum?
I'll be the inventor.
Hold on, Jessica. Say that again.
I'll be the inventor of this new clothing system.
I want to hear what she has to say.
I don't need them to add online because I have you to teach me whatever you feel like teaching me, and I have Dad to teach me about them wisdom and lecture me about.
So Dad gives you wisdom. What do I give you?
A good personality, Black history,
a good confidence.
Did you just say Black history?
I did.
Oh yes, Devon, you're doing a whole lot of Black history right your way. I think.
Black history. We didn't do that in high school.
Mommy.
Yes, Anari.
I could become an inventor of this new breakfast thing.
Oh my god.
Where? You can set it up the night before. Then when you wake up, there's this machine that brushes your teeth where you put your pants on and put your clothes on.
His boy Elroy. That's what it sounds like. So you think, as far as
but you won't
STEM is concerned, like science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
STEM?
It's STEAM now. They changed it to STEAM because they added arts. So do you think, as far as like being an inventor, do you think that schools don't allow you to be creative?
Yeah, we should do like more what's it called? Saw house bird house.
Oh, like
woodpecking.
What?
Please take that. Please take my. Yo, Sleepy Talk is all the way set in.
Yeah, we do need to. In our school, we do need to be more creative because with our art.
The only wood stuff that
because with our art teachers,
one at a time.
Because with our art teacher, the only thing I've had that involved like wood or something like that was a popsicle stick.
What?
And there was clay on that popsicle stick.
So,
and we don't do anything in art class except for draw the same thing
over and over.
Wow, your art class is pretty
is it
boring.
because practice makes perfect?
No. She purposely like okay, so you see this picture, I want you to paint it.
And then next day,
you see
now
this picture,
what you painted, draw it out.
And after you draw it out, put some crayons in it. And then after you put some crayons in it, draw it again. And then put some
Make
paint
it your
in
own.
it.
No,
Be creative with your life.
She had to spend 4 weeks doing this project that I finished in 3 days.
No, and it was one day she made us do this. Okay, so she took an extra day to explain how to draw an X on a paper, draw a square in the middle of draw a square around the X, and then erase the insides.
You need me to go to your school?
Yes.
Oh no, we're getting a new art teacher, so it's fine anyway.
And I'm going to high school.
Actually, I have a problem with a math teacher.
You have a problem with all your teachers.
Just the two teachers.
Just 2 teachers.
Mostly the one.
So what happens when? Do you guys feel like there's teachers that don't like you?
Yes.
They pick favorites, but they don't say.
My art teacher hates
Let me hear this a little
Okay,
bit.
teachers pick favorites, the favorite student, right? And they don't pick you, so they just don't.
Clearly, they pick the
They
smartest.
hate you so much, and they're always disrespectful.
Hold on, what do you mean teachers hate you so much? It sounds like...
They don't say they hate you. They say they don't have a favorite, but clearly they do have a favorite.
Tell me more. I want to listen to them. Y'all talk all day.
I feel like different years is different things. Like if it's 6th grade, Miss Blair's favorite.
Hold on, what?
I feel like in 6th grade, Miss Blair's favorite was, I'm not going to name.
Well, you shouldn't name. So you think every year they have a different favorite?
Yes.
Maybe, baby.
I remember last year, so there were these groups of boys. It was always the boys. It was never a girl that my teacher last year had a favorite for. So it was a group of boys, and she would always they would do something bad, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, you wouldn't talk for this one section of learning, so I'll let you use a computer for 2 hours." And everyone was there learning. One person actually used a computer for 30 minutes during independent reading. She's like, no, because you need to learn how to read and you need to get
so
smarter.
let me ask you this.
But
so
maybe they need more help.
Say that African American boys do need, they learn differently, right?
There was also a Hispanic. Well, 2 Hispanics, actually.
2 Latino teachers?
There were 3 Latino boys that she had for favorites, and only 2 African Americans.
Well, they're still black or brown. So it's statistically, black or brown boys are not supposed to be in classrooms sitting down looking at boards. Girls are able to withstand it, but boys just get so frustrated that they're ready to go outside and play. So when that one time he didn't talk, showed a lot of self-control, and maybe she was honoring...
No, Mom, they never do that for me.
He could not talk for 2 seconds.
They hate you because I'm your mother. That's what I know that for a fact.
And I remember last year, I remember having school call me, and I told the teacher that, and then it was during math class, and the the teacher walked up. He was like, all right. He told the other teacher, all right, I'm going to go call her. He was like, oh, good luck, and patted him on the back. Then he walked back in the classroom. He's like, everything's okay. He's like, I don't know.
How do you guys feel about me being active in your school?
It is great because, the teachers start to get scared of you, and then, they treat you with extra respect, except for Miss Bush. She treats everyone with respect.
I love Miss Bush.
I do, too.
I love two of your teachers. Well, I enjoyed all of your teachers, but two of them I had a
Miss Sorf and Miss Bush.
Yes.
Yeah. And about
my favorite was Miss Sorf,
Miss Blair,
Miss Mazel, and Miss Bush.
And the Pope John Paul one.
Mr. Kelly?
Yeah.
He's Boston now. He said he might go to next year.
They're high.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're coming to the top of the hour. I want you guys to talk about Faith Naturals.
Oh my God, I love
what
it.
is that?
What is that?
It's cool now. Let's talk about sports.
Okay, because we're at the top of the hour and we have to pay respect to those that respect us. So Faith Naturals, Firearm Fred, and Prestige Cuisine.
Never been a Firearm Fred. Prestige Cuisine is really,
They got
really
some good beef
patties.
Get some patties.
And their fish, on point.
Firearm
Naturals,
Fred,
her face sounds interesting. We're going shooting on Friday. Okay, mommy? Kids?
I don't know if I don't think I have permission for all kids to go shooting on Friday.
Kids were here.
Faith Naturals.
Next Friday. We got you? You got me?
Naturals.
You want to go shoot? Yeah, we're going shooting.
We're supposed to go 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we're supposed to go like a month ago to Firearm Fred.
Okay,
Faith
supposed to go
Naturals.
in December.
How do you feel as an 11-year-old girl? How do you feel about Pum Pum Wash?
I'm tired.
It makes me smell clean.
What about like her oils, her soaps?
Well,
her
her oils are very oily and they make me very. They make me very shiny half of the time. So like I can just put on my arms and just wear a shirt that shows all my arms, and then I walk out and I look like the Tin Man when he had all.
Be quiet.
And then I like the lotion. And then the soap, I like the soap too. It helps with my puberty problems.
Acne.
No one needs to know. It's not the world's problem.
It's okay, baby.
And then,
as an adult, I still have acne.
Look at my face.
Get away from me.
I know. You have daddy skin. You're flawless.
And then,
flawless.
But you ain't going through puberty yet either.
Yes, I have. Yo, hear this voice drop?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Firearm Fred, Faith Natural 66A South Street, Firearm Fred 617-293-1011. He does take 9-year-olds and above. If you want to take the children out shooting, I think that would be really fun for you.
Shut off.
No, Mom, Devon will imagine his teacher.
Oh my God.
Do not say that.
Mommy, you already know what he's going to do. She's not lying.
Don't say that. Do not say that. Do not say that.
Okay, what do you want me to lie?
No, I want you to not say that.
Okay, Devon, I can't say the truth.
Don't talk like a
Prestige
psychopath.
Cuisine, 924
Beef is good.
Fish on point.
What about their chicken? Their stew
Chicken.
I don't know.
Chicken?
I love their curry
The
chicken.
Colacampen is good shit.
Chicken.
Colacampen.
Where that chicken at?
Cola champagne.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How can what if people want to get in contact with you guys? Can they reach you guys?
No. Well, I will not give you my phone number because that's stalkerish, and anybody knows who's listening.
Hit mom up.
Hit Mom's line.
And then she'll transfer everything you gotta say to the
she'll just give
What about real estate? Who they need to call for real estate?
TaylaAndre, Thumbprint Realty.
Stop lying. Don't you call me.
617.
Go ahead. What's my phone number?
617 459
Let's get it.
it'll be like the commercials. 617-459-0041. Thumbprint Realty, TaylaAndre, 617-459-0041.
And in case you didn't get that the last time, 617-459-0041.
And one last time, just so it's stuck in your brain, 617-459-0041.
Don't forget to annoy you. She's TaylaAndre. She has Snapchat, obviously, and don't forget her emails. And like I said, 617-459-0041.
This is coming to the end of the commercial. Hit her line, 617-459-0041.
Dun, 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 dun.
Kids Corner.
Lord have mercy.
I love this show. I do not actually sound like a girl. Who said you did?
I don't know, just every time I'm on a camera, I talk normal.
On the future presentation, listen, make sure you wake up with
That was an
TaylaAndre
interesting
Monday
show.
through Friday, 5 to 7 a.m. on
All right. You guys are still on YouTube.
Oh yeah! Woo! Women! What are you doing?
Ow!
What are you guys
He
doing?
punched me in the ear, so I punched him on his forehead.
I wanna.
Okay, bye.
No.
With my homegirl, my buddy, my friend, TaylaAndre, Boston's number one
Mommy,
talk
she's your
show.
buddy?
Keep it locked.
What?
He's your buddy?
It's a she. Put that in the bag.
She's your buddy? Jamaican terms?
No, she is Lady Luck, and we are friends.
No, Mommy, the
No.
person on the thing said,
My buddy, my friend, TaylaAndre.
Wait, Mommy, so you're his buddy?
Her buddy is a girl.
But it's not like a...
It is Lady
Are you
Luck.
assuming her gender?
No, I'm not assuming genders. It sounds like dude.
Yeah, that is true.
What?
Come on.
No.
No,
No.
show her on the camera.
Woo!
You guys don't have nothing to add? Talk to you two.
Hi.
My name is YouTube.
Do not subscribe to my
I
channel.
like YouTube.
Subscribe to Halo Master.
Get it?
Do not subscribe to my channel, please. Do not.
Please subscribe at Halo Master 34.
That's not what it's called.
Halo Master.
It's called my name.
Halo Master.
Is my phone dead?
Yeah.
Why?
It's not called Halo.
I wonder what.
If you ever come across my YouTube channel, please don't subscribe. It's completely
I
useless.
think it overheated.
Well, finally, you're on camera now. Hello. I'm sorry, you scared me. Mom, help me.
Yo, how I get more comments because of you guys than by myself?
How did this turn into Mortal Kombat?
We're better. We should come every day.
Maybe?
Oh,
Maybe?
this is strong man.
Tell me about it.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Hold on. Jasmine, get that cup right now. Do y'all see my struggle? I deal with this.
Again.
Ow! We bumped into a human being.
I'm no human being. I am a demonic. I'm a human.
Vehicle now.
Okay. Jinx!
Nobody gets, goes in the street.
Should I close the door?
No, I'm coming right now. Waking up with TaylaAndre, going to sleep with TaylaAndre. These kids are my life. I love them. I love what I do as far as working with kids. They're my kids, but I really do think I should open a school because they're crazy. And I love them to pieces. I thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Mwah.